again. So, we're building Shane's character from scratch.
Part 2.
Yes. Off you go, my son.
Okay, so the first thing is to create an ancestry. Let me get this pages. I need to actually zoom in on my rules.
Okay.
And he is going to be a wild elf.
Okay.
It's actually going to be a mixed, but we'll get there when we get there. And,
All right.
excuse me. And a wild elf gets +1 to few.
Okay.
So I just go 1 there.
Yep.
And +1 to vigor.
+1 to vigor, you said?
And yep.
Okay.
And -1 to reason.
Okay.
-1. Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
And racial traits. Where is racial traits on the sheet? There it is. So we go low light vision. Up 60 feet.
There are a bunch of noises around. Do you have a microphone? You don't
There's a
have
microphone away from me.
You're not
I'm
using
not speaking directly.
Right, so I can hear key presses and thumps and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So be it. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I
Racial traits?
I can get my headset going, but that would be a while.
Nope, that's okay. Racial traits, go ahead.
Elven. Sleep immunity.
Ah, I see.
Keen senses. Which is
Okay.
+1 perception. And I'm going to pick Wild Ranger as my trait that I get to pick. And that gives me a certain terrain that I can move through difficult terrain as if it was normal. And since he's a forest elf, that's what he'll do.
Okay.
I cannot spell.
Yeah, this isn't showing you typing live. Not until you finish and click outside of the box will all of those things show up.
Okay, and then languages. Is there another box for languages, or does it
Yeah,
go
I
here?
would put that in other features and traits and just put languages, colon, and then your languages. So, keen senses, +1 perception. That is all the time, right?
All the time.
Okay. So a couple of things I'm going to do, and I don't know if you can see what I'm going to do while it's going on, but I'm going to fiddle with your prototype token. So we have a link to actor data. We have your token name is PC. I assume it's going to be something different than PC. What is your character's name?
Let's show that right now. Capitalize that.
Okay, so Chade.
Shade, yep.
There we go. So I'm typing Chade in as your token name rather than the whole thing. Then I
And
go
that's an
to
S sound, just so you know.
Shade.
Shade, yep.
Okay. He's a normal-sized being, so we'll just leave his
Yes.
scale as 1. His vision. His vision is... It's not... Is it monochromatic, or is it... it's like light amplification? I think...
I don't know in Andrew's game whether or
No.
not that is...
We'll go with light amplification then. 60 feet.
Yeah.
So I've changed that. The resources, tracked hit points, and anima points, and that's all good. So I'm updating the token. So when you actually create a token, it will be able to see 60 feet. So that's sorted.
Okay.
I'm
Well, it's 60 feet in low light. It's normal,
mhm,
however far in normal light.
good.
Okay. So those are the racial traits for a wild elf,
hmm
or an elf in general.
So,
So now we need to choose a disposition.
okay.
And
Now,
a
what you
disposition
can
for
do,
him. Hmm.
what you can do, if you look in the on the items tab, can
Which I don't know where the items
it's
tab
right
is.
next
I'm
to the
sorry.
actors tab. It's the fifth one from the left. It's the suitcase in the top
Okay,
left
my
right hand corner. What can you see there?
oh, my sheet was in the way, so I had the dual screen going. So items, okay.
What can you see?
Create items and search items.
That's it. Hmm. Just a minute. Can you see anything else now?
I can see armor now.
Very good. Just a minute. Um, I'll get to the one that's important to you in just a moment.
Edit text.
That one.
There we go. Disposition. Just click on the one that's pertinent.
Well, you click on the one that's pertinent, whichever one that might be, and it should bring up an item that will let you copy and paste the text from that.
Ah,
You shouldn't drag it over because there's already one there, and we don't want to have two. So what you do is if you click on the word disposition in your character sheet, it will bring up a similar item with an empty notes field.
ah,
Okay, so you can select the notes in the whichever one you're wanting and paste it in there.
sweet.
And then what you want to do is put a space between whatever the title of it is and the next bullet, and that will keep it out of the text field. It's just
Ah,
tidying.
okay.
Okay? And then once you've closed that, it should appear on your character sheet. Ah,
There we go.
I guessed correctly. Can you also see encumbrance?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so then uh, and finally, I'm going to do trained skills because you'll be wanting those. There we go.
Sweet.
Okay. Um,
Now, in middle of encumbrance and trained skills, I have template items.
you can see that? Good.
Yes.
Yeah, there are some things there that are of interest, but not just yet.
Okay.
We
So
tread carefully with those.
okay. So the third thing is choose background.
Okay.
So if I click on background,
Mm-hmm.
it's notes. Is there a way for me to copy paste from
Something?
something you've added
No,
already?
sorry. You'll just have
Oh,
to
that's fine.
type that one out.
Okay, that's fine. I will not necessarily type it all out right
Mm-hmm.
now, but I will add it later.
Okay.
Background is warrior.
But I do have keen senses already built.
You are
So I'm
slick.
going to drag that onto your sheet, and you should see it appear. And it is an automatic +1 to perception. So you should see on the perception skill that it is already at 1.
It is.
So that is sorted.
Nice. Senses +1. So we will edit this. Okay. Background. Record your tribute or bonuses. Background of warrior gives me 1 figure.
It gives
that
you
to 2.
one.
Vigor.
Sorry, the first part of the word's being cut off.
1 vigor.
Vigor. Gotcha.
Yep. So that becomes 2.
Excellent.
And then I don't think I put that on here. Cool. Oh, actually I did. So I'm going to choose the other be metal.
Oh, right. Good.
He's a little stern.
Stern of will.
Stern of will warrior. Yes. Okay, so now we choose a class. And he is expert class.
Okay.
And the class was a +1 agility. And +1 insight.
Nice.
I didn't do skill ranks or money yet with background and
Okay, so which your background?
background of warrior. Let's go to warrior in the rules.
So type in warrior in the background field up at the top.
I thought I did. Didn't take it.
No, you need to click outside it for it to take. There you go. And I'll just put in your level, milestones. Those are good.
Okay, and warrior gives tribute bonuses, which I already gave him. Gain a rank in carousing or gaming.
Okay, which
Gonna
one did you
choose
want?
gaming.
So
Yep.
put that under the M column. And note that gaming is missing. Gaming is a train only. So, on the items tab, on the side, the sidebar.
On the items tab on the side, yep.
Then go down to train skills.
Ah, yes.
And drag gaming onto your sheet.
Gaming. Anywhere on the sheet?
Anywhere on the sheet.
Nice.
And it then you can close that. The window that pops up.
Yep, I close it.
And under the M column for gaming, type in 1. So the reason I'm saying put it in the M column, which is the miscellaneous, is because it's a bonus skill rank, right? It's not one of your 5, or not one of your 1 per level. So I'm saying put it over there. And then when we get to buying your skill ranks for your first level, put them all in the R column. And all of the class skills, you put a 1 in the C column. Okay?
Okay. And because I rolled really, really well.
You mentioned money.
Yep.
Put that in equipment and encumbrance, just a number and GP.
Okay.
There you go.
Alrighty. And then expert.
Yeah.
There's a +1 to agility and insight or bearing. I chose insight.
You already took those, right?
Yep, I already added those to the sheet.
Good, good.
Then I get another 125 GP.
Another what?
125 GP.
That seems high.
It seems high, yes.
Oh, it was the warrior that you rolled high for.
Yes.
Okay.
I maxed out on warrior, yes.
Wow. Nicely done.
245.
So I would just type the number, what is it, 125 or whatever, below the 120 and then worry about the math later.
It's right there.
Okay.
Not terribly hard math.
Good enough.
Okay, hero dice is die 8.
Okay. So, to do that, Well, you're going to get 1 hero dice, so change the 0 to a 1.
And I'm being... Okay, 0 to a 1.
And then click on the 1 or the name hero dice, and that will bring the thing up. Bring up your item. And then type the die level in the notes. So what type of die it is.
The D8.
Yep.
Just D8.
Yep, that's all you need. Good enough.
Okay.
So that's just your reference is that. Okay.
Okay.
Then that's set.
And then the health is 8.
Yeah, put 8. But first you need to click on the 0 on the right to bring up the edit window. And let me show you something.
On the right. Okay.
Yeah, because there's a minimum level.
I think I did the other one. I think I did hero dice backwards.
No, it's good, I think. Because you've got 1 and 1, so you're good. It's 1 of 1. The thing is, type 8 into the yellow square. And then click somewhere else. And you'll see it resets to 0.
Okay.
Because the maximum value is set to 0.
Oh.
Okay. So, what I'm going to do is bring Garbo's blurb over. So you can see it. And where the heck is it? What are we dealing with here? Health. Okay, so I will copy this and paste it into yours. That's Garbo. There's yours. Okay, can you see all that?
I don't know what I was looking at.
Sorry, open up your health item by clicking on the word health or the 0 to the right, and you should now see in the notes.
Ah, yes.
Yeah? So you can make the pro, thew, agility, vigor, make those 0s, but your HD will be 8.
HD is 8. Okay. Well, eventually it's going to be more, but
the HD will be 8.
Get to it.
So just you're typing in the numbers that you're building the final maximum from.
Yeah.
That's all. Okay. And then when you're done with that, next step.
Okay. So, starting skill ranks is 7 plus reason.
Okay.
Right now, reason is lower than it's going to be.
So then click on the R. Nope, don't click on the R. Right click in any number under the R and edit.
Ready?
And then scroll all the way to the bottom to the notes field. And you said 7 plus reason?
7 plus reason.
So put that in the notes.
Alrighty.
And that way you'll know when your reason is finalized what you're going to end up with. Okie doke?
Yep.
And then you can close that and come back to it later. So the idea here is that you're adding all of the information that you're gaining as you gain it, or reminders for information you can use later.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So I got an offensive modifier of none and a defense modifier of 1.
So bottom left-hand corner, set the offense and defense here. Click on the word offense defense and it'll bring up the item.
There we go. So I see attack is blank, formula for attributes. Okay,
so this is a standard modifier item. And we have what's called the line, which is the line of descriptions, the headers. If it's above the line, it doesn't count. Only modifiers that are below the line are counted. So I've set up one for offense and one for defense separately, below the line, all ready to go. All you have to do is type in the one next to the defense row.
Oh, okay, I see that now. Okay.
Hmm. So I'm sorry, I'm
Easy
explaining
peasy.
it to you so that it's clear to everybody what's going on.
No,
So,
no, I needed that help too. So
sure.
I'm not. I'm
So once
telling
you've
you
done
to
that,
shush.
you can perfect. You've done that, and then close the item, and it's good to go. And you will notice that automatically your ranged value, sorry, not your ranged, but your guard and your dodge have gone up by 1 as soon as you typed in a 1 and clicked anywhere but inside that box.
Very cool.
Okay.
Very cool. Ready. Class skill. Influence.
Ah, so yeah, type a 1 next to influence under the C column.
The C. Oh, there we go.
I would have
One.
used check marks, but check marks don't equal 1. Uh, it would have been a pain, and this was simpler.
Yes. One knowledge skill. And his knowledge is going to be local lore.
Good.
And perception.
Hmm.
And sense motive. Alrighty. So weapons. Got
Weapons
light
already?
armor.
Oh, I see.
Well,
Yep,
yeah.
gotcha. I
Light
can copy and
armor
paste that
and
one
all
for
that.
you if you like.
Okay. Please do. And then he's got expert talents.
Okay, so there's your weapon and armor proficiencies done.
Nice.
And you said what talents?
Expert talents.
Okay, so those would be under class features.
That's features. There we go. And the first one is going to be sharp mind.
Mm-hmm.
Which gives him a advantage to every reason skill.
Okay. There's nothing I can do about that because it's not a modifier that I can set that will automatically take place. So you just have to remember that
Hmm?
when you're rolling a reason skill, take advantage.
Yes. And he is a ledge walker.
Oh.
And is at full speed. You can sneak at full speed, and I can run across ropes at full speed.
Nice.
You should join the circus.
There you go.
Alrighty, and then choose your subclass, which is going to be. I don't see it on the sheet.
We're under
Subclass.
what is it? Stalker?
Stalker, yes.
So in the class field, it's big enough so that you can put in brackets after expert Stalker.
Okay.
The same
Alrighty.
thing with ancestry if you were a... Oh, it's wild elf. Okay, gotcha. You're an elf wild.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. So what happens... What's the deal with stalkers?
Let me get there.
Tell me now.
Tell you now. Okay, Stalker. Let's go to zip to the screen. Oh, went too far. Went too far. Stalker is an expert subclass. You get Wild Savvy, which gives a +1 to insight. Just off the bat.
+1 to insight. Wild savvy.
Yes.
I'll build that one.
Okay.
Okay, because there's no point in you just typing stuff if we can include it. Items. Train skills.
It also gives a +1 to preferred save. I'm sorry.
No, it gives you a
It gives
preferred save.
insight as a preferred save. That's what it
All
does.
right. So, So what you should do then is you see the red one
Mm-hmm.
underneath insight? Click on
Yes.
that.
Okay. And then insight preferred.
No, that's it. It's now preferred.
Okay.
It's highlighted in aqua, right?
I clicked on it. It turned green.
It turned,
Is that
yeah,
wrong?
nope, that's perfect. All
Okay.
those are your preferred saves. Speaking of which, what are your other preferred saves?
I did not check that from expert.
I think they are agility and bearing.
That sounds right. Let me triple check. Expert. Um, per savings, agility and bearing. So close that. Bearing. Bearing is preferred. Turned on. Close. Agility. Preferred. Close.
There you go.
Sweetness.
Okay. What's the next step for Stalker?
We gotta get back to it. Born to be wild. Add nature and survival as class skills.
Good. Nature. Nature is a trained skill.
Okay.
So you'll have to drag that from
Go
the
to
trained skills onto your sheet.
close. Okay. And it being a class skill, it gets one in C,
Correct.
correct? Okay.
And then you said survival?
And survival. Yes. Well,
Good stuff.
close that, close that, close.
So you
Okay. And
said
then
there
gain
was...
one rank in one of them, and that was survival.
Okay.
So
Now,
that's going to be a miscellaneous, right?
yes. All right.
And I
Items.
also have, now I have a proficiency in longbow as a shootist.
It... Oh, then add that under your armor proficiencies under short sword.
Alrighty,
Okay.
easy enough.
You said wild, savvy, and it's an all. It gives you a bonus of 1 to the skill perception.
A wild savvy adds one to insight,
Insight. Oh, that's
to the ability. Yes.
uh okay. You're going to have to add that yourself then. Make your insight 2. Sorry. That works on the
First,
dynamic sheet. It doesn't work on the on this sheet, the base sheet. You have to type in the actual number you're going to use. So
alright.
I'm going to make that one 0, and then say INS, and it's an attribute, and it'll be always on.
Okay, kill. Favored enemy.
Ah,
Get add edge, which is not existent at the moment.
right.
Noise.
I'm not hearing you anymore.
I'm not actually saying anything in a moment. I was
Well,
typing.
how rude.
Add edge to damage and attack. Figured you could hear me type at least. Okay,
No,
so
I normally could, but not now.
I also get wild empathy, which is
Mm-hmm.
Improving attitude of animals within 30 feet,
Okay.
and Outlander, which means that I can take long rests in the wild,
Nice.
which is why he never will be sleeping in the inn.
Right. Why would he?
He gets, ganked by a zombie or
Well,
something.
I mean, this Outlander would be fine for a normal fantasy world. I'm not so sure it's a good idea for this final age thing. We'll have to see how
Yeah,
that goes. That sounds like
I'll,
it
I'll
could be
be up in a
terrifying.
tree, making sure that nobody gets to me.
Yep.
Okay, so
So
that's
favored
it
enemy is
for.
humanoid? That's it? That
Well,
you
the
can be
choices are animal,
yeah?
construct, dragon, humanoid, or undead.
I
It can
would
get
say
really, really
undead.
specific. Well,
Special
he's not attacked them yet, so he's
Oh,
attacked plenty of humanoids.
really? Okay.
Yeah, and higher levels you get. Um, I thought
I
you got.
I would have thought that in the final age world that undead would be an extremely useful favored enemy
Well, it's
because
just
of all of the
edge.
undead all over the place, right? Because all of these
True, but
storms, the
it's
ghost
just
storms
edge.
produce undead from somewhere else, and they just show up.
Hmm.
And I mean, even in the if you look on the map to the north west, these Great Plains, there's an undead army rolling across it, heading this way towards Kingsgate.
Well, if Andrew will allow it, I'm of a mind that too. But I was just thinking of
Oh,
where would he be? Yeah, well, actually, part of his backstory is being attacked by undead, so
yeah.
let's do that.
Okay.
Undeady, empathy, and Outlander, which is rest.
Good. Good. And then you click outside of that box, and it'll set whatever values you
Yes.
put in there. I'm not seeing the favored enemy change. That's why I'm wondering.
Not yet. Calm animal.
Ah, okay.
Wild empathy is not really calm animal, but that's
Understood.
shorthand.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so that is rank.
Okay. So that's Stalker. What
Let's
comes
go
after
to our
subclass?
let's go to our creation steps.
I'm just headed there now.
Okay, boons and banes.
Right. So you get one boon, one bane.
Right off the top, and then you can add other ones.
Yeah. If you add one bane or one point of bane, you can
Yeah,
add
that's
one
the
more point
important
of
part.
boon. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the important part because if you take like lame, you get 2 points or something like
Yeah.
that.
Well, I took Paper Tiger, and that was worth
Oh
two.
my.
Yes.
Yeah, that's powerful.
Yeah, it
I
is.
took the opposite. Okay, so skills comes next in the actual rules, but let's go to boons.
Hmm. Do
Uh,
skills last?
so the first boon is Arcane Amateur.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Arcane Amateur. So he was attempting to be the next um, spell amateur. Amateur. Oh, dyslexia. Got my E and a U backwards.
So, select one of the caster subclasses of the Adept class. You gain their ability to cast spells.
Yep.
You must
And he's
put
a
one
sorcerer.
rank in the skill Cast, which by the way is a trainable skill, so you might as well drag it over now, which is governed by the cast ability requirement of the subclass of the adept class. And I think you
Oh,
did you still choose sorcerer?
yes.
So that's metal.
Oh, he changed that? That used to be vigor.
Wait, you're right. It's vigor.
Okay.
So you have the
You
cast skill over there now. So you
know?
open it
No.
up, or it's already open, and change the formula to @vigor, all lowercase.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Well, I closed it like a dummy, so how do I reopen it?
Just click on the word cast.
Here. It's hidden.
So right now it's @reason.
Formula? Yeah.
So change that to @vgr.
Be easier.
And it changed. So you can see that your A column is now 2,
Mm-hmm.
the same as your vigor. So it's using the A column as your attribute bonus.
Sweetness. Cool, cool, cool. Um,
Yeah, I envy you where you are. You just said sweetness, and that reminded me of sweet tea in South Carolina. We don't get that here.
I have some in the fridge as we speak.
I have no doubt, you bastard.
Okay, and I don't
So,
have my.
this is a tricky one.
Don't have my
By
old
taking the
sheet out.
boon,
Where's?
you gain 2 cantrips.
Have to be in the same
As well as 1 tier
school
1
though.
spell.
So
The
I'm
same
thinking.
school of magic. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So let's go ahead and write those down.
Yeah, scribble them down and... Oh, of course you've still got the boxes there for cantrips. You know what they are? Okay, good.
So I'm taking conjuration as my school.
The school.
So we got acid splash
Okay.
and what's the other one? Conjure. Does he not have that? I really did think he had that.
What's that?
I think I'm in the wrong part of the rules as far as spells and stuff. That's why I'm not seeing.
See, I haven't even looked at spells. But do you already have it listed on your character sheet?
My other one I did not because
Oh,
I
okay.
was trying to write the version 10 part of it.
Okay.
My word. I was
So,
looking at this and had no problem earlier today.
spells. Well, I think what I'll do is I'll search for acid splash and see if I get into the right range. Yeah, okay. So, conjuration. Magician's Hand is the only other cantrip you've got.
Yep.
And tier 1 spells. Jeepers, there aren't a lot of them.
Entangle.
Entangle.
It's going to be Entangle, yep.
Okay. That's all you've got. Oh, wait. There's Mount. Or Unseen Servant. But that's it. You sure that's the way you want to go?
Yeah, because Entangle is really powerful for a in the forest.
Oh, in the forest,
elf.
of course it is. Yep. All right.
And theoretically, it might work underground, depending on how far we are from vegetation.
Yep.
Okay,
Understood.
so that's that.
Good.
Okay.
So,
and of course, I'm never going to have any more spells than that.
Probably not, no.
Okay, so boons. Gotta get back to the boons. Boons, boons. Word. I am so
So what other
used
boons did...
to the
What...
bookmarks.
Right. What boons did you choose?
Oh yeah, the other boon.
Or wait, what's your bane?
Oh, let me get to the other boons first. Mixed heritage.
Oh, jeez. Nothing
Work.
simple for you.
That's me.
Mixed ancestry.
Yeah, ancestry. Sorry.
The blood of another people within it. While your normal ancestry is dominant, you have a secondary trait. When you take this
Dirty.
boon, you may choose one racial trait from the secondary ancestry, but only with a P or an M, not social. Okay, so what ancestry are you choosing?
I'm sorry. Orc.
Pardon?
Orc.
I heard you. Pardon?
Yes. The story was.
Oh, I don't want to know the story. It sounds
The
sordid already.
story was. In the final age, the orcs are basically these loner rangers going through the forest and wherever they may
Ah,
roam,
they're not the same.
just destroying undead,
Yep.
purging the world. Well, they don't really do much other than that.
Okay.
And they don't necessarily go out to try to save people. They're just purging undead. Well, the story is that they helped Shade's tribe,
Okay.
and as reward, beyond all the food that he needed and this, that, and the other, he got a night with the chieftain's daughter,
I see.
and that's
Et voila.
grandfather.
You showed up.
Well, Shade's father was even more bulky than Shade is,
Okay.
because he was half elf. I
Oh, I
mean,
see. So
yeah, he was
you...
half elf, half orc, whereas Shade is quarter
Quarter.
orc.
Gotcha. Good
He's
enough.
a quarter orc.
So sturdy, then you'll want to go to your health
Yes,
as opposed to a quarter horse.
yes.
Okay. Open up your health. No, it's not your health.
Notes.
It's your hero dice.
Oh, no.
Where did
Hero
that go?
dice.
There they are, hero dice. And you can change...
The
Is that the one that you changed?
beacon. Beacon. I tried to. That's why
It's
I said I might have
changed.
done it wrong.
I was just trying to remember if that's actually what you needed to do. Because what it
Ah,
also does is change health, your HD, to 10.
okay, so I'm probably doing it wrong.
Why?
Because my health is 0, 0, and my hero dice is 1,
Understood.
1.
We're just doing text at the moment.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair
so
enough.
down under the level 1, change the 8 to a 10 for HD. And when we settle on your final attributes, then we'll change the other values there, and we'll calculate your health and your anima and the level 2 projected number. Okay?
So tell me again, because I missed what you said.
So go into health and
Okay.
change HD from 8 to 10.
Okay.
I'm not certain that the hero dice depend on your being sturdy, but it might. We'll have to
Should.
talk to Andrew about that.
Yep.
Um,
Okay.
okay, so that's the health fixed up. What's next? You got
One
sturdy. That
more.
was the result.
Yep.
You have another boon.
I have one more. I just need to remember
What could you possibly have picked
what
that's
did
stranger
I
than what you
pick.
have already?
Ha ha. You never know with me. Boom, boom, boom.
It wasn't weapon focus, was it?
No, no, I think it was.
You mentioned something about... Oh, no, you took the sturdy, which was the opposite. Okay.
Mhm. Field proficiency. That's what it was.
What proficiency?
Shield. Shields are very useful in this
Shield
game.
proficiency. Got it. Sorry, something about your microphone. I'm not hearing the first part
No,
of the
that's
first
fine.
word. Good
It's
enough.
about a foot and a half away from my face,
I
so
see.
that makes sense.
Okay.
So boons and banes. So those are all the boons I could have. Bane is
Oh, you took
illiterate.
shield proficiency, not shield focus, but now you're able to use a shield to its full
Yes,
effect,
because I
right?
couldn't. Yeah, as an expert, I don't get that.
So you're right. So add that to your armor proficiencies under short sword and longbow, which I don't see longbow there yet.
I think I clicked out improperly. Boom. Shield.
And then shields. Perfect. I see it now. All right.
Illiterate.
So that's your 3 boons. Now what are your 3 banes? Illiterate.
First one is illiterate.
Are you?
Yes.
That's hardly a problem. Oh, you're a sorcerer, so you don't
I don't
need
care.
to worry
And I'm
about
never.
reading.
Yeah, I'm never going to gain any more magic either.
No.
Um,
So what else?
Abrasive personality.
Oh, good. Thought you were going to be boring. Uh-huh.
And what was the other one?
You're afraid of little people.
They scare me. They're so tiny.
Yes.
This fits in completely.
So what do you think?
Wild at
Oh.
heart.
Oh dear. That doesn't
Yeah.
sound good.
No. So that's another reason why he won't be staying in town. Often.
Yeah. Wild at heart. You
So
do
what
not
that
enjoy
does
being
is
around civilization. Every time you start your day in or enter civilization, you must make a fear save or suffer shaken condition for that day. Yeah, you
Yeah.
won't be spending any time in Knights, whatever it's called, Kingsgate.
Well, he has to go in, and he's not going to like it. But
Yeah, you do have to
it's like,
go.
why is that guy so cranky and shaky all the time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so those are my boons and banes.
Yep.
And what was
Nice.
the next step?
Just a sec. I'll scroll to the top.
I've got it. Boons and banes, finishing touches. So you got 2 more attribute scores.
Note all the remaining information,
Skill
including your
ranks,
skills, then equipment. Roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what attributes are you going to boost?
So first things first, bearing goes down.
What does?
Bearing, he's an ass.
Oh, you're taking it down 1.
Yeah, 2.
2.
2.
Okay, so that's 4 left.
2. Yes. And so 1 goes into prowess.
Mm-hmm.
Reason is getting another 3, I believe. So insight should be 2. Here. That becomes a 1. And vigor is a 3.
Okay. That's interesting. And there you go.
So my math was different
No?
previously.
Oh, I see. But we've tallied this one correctly. Okay. I'm just going to set your inspiration to 10 because it's your level 11 minus your level, which is 1.
Mm-hmm.
So if those are your final attribute scores, then open up your health item and record the 1, 1,
Yeah.
1,
Yep.
and 3. And then change the max. Sorry, I'll wait until you've said you got it.
And then the max is what?
16.
16. Yos.
And then for level 2, type in vigor of 3 and max of 19.
Oh, I closed it. Silly me.
We're not done yet.
Vigor
This is the final step.
of
3,
3 and max of
19.
19.
So if you have a vigor of 3, then your next level, your health will go to 19. Now what you do is you change the maximum value in the fields above to 16.
Okay.
And the current value to 16.
Alrighty.
Now you're done. Close that one and open up Anima for the same process.
So 2 and 2, so that becomes 2. Oh, I don't have the notes in there. Easy enough.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me copy and paste that just to speed
Okay.
things along for you.
Thank you.
There you go.
Sweetness. Level 1, reason is 2. No, reason is 1.
Yours. Oh, wait. I was looking at mine.
Insight, yeah. Insight is 2, metal, and bearing is -2.
Mm-hmm.
So
2 is your max.
2 is my max.
Mm-hmm. And then for the next level, it's 1 and 3. So you will go up 1 per level. That's not a lot. You won't be casting a lot of spells.
That's true. That's not his focus.
No.
Especially since I thought that reason was going to be 2 for some reason.
Oh.
My math sucks.
Okay. So if
We've
done the Anima, close that one,
Might.
and it should go to 2 and 2.
Might actually do this. I'm actually going to suffer.
Are you changing stuff?
Yes, I'm changing stuff.
You
so
just
I
changed
got
your view.
Yes, I know. And I got to go in here and
Okay.
change everything here. So if Theo becomes 0 and this becomes 15, that becomes 15. It's not his focus, but he still needs to be able to cast Entangle and not fall over fainting.
But reason has nothing to do with that. Oh, I see. Yes,
Anima,
it does. It adds
does.
1 Anima. Yeah.
So 2. The max is 3. And metal is 1, so it just goes up 1. Actually, that's right. I need it to be on the other thing, so
Yeah, you need to go up to the maximum, set that one to 3, and then current to 3.
So I need to change these so that he actually does increase a little bit. Okay, because he gets advantage to reason anyway, so
Yep.
I don't need that to be higher
you're
than
right.
the rest.
Sorry, where did you put that? You put it into your metal? Okay.
Yeah, metal. It doesn't change anima other than the notes, but it
So
does change how much he gets next level.
Your anima needs to be set.
Yep, that's right. I did not change that. So current value is 3 and 3. There we go.
Okay, so your reason
did
is...
not take that properly?
Yeah, each one you need to change it and then click somewhere else, and then change the next one and click somewhere else. It's a bit of a pain, but let me just change your reason back to 1. your metal to 2. So that leaves your max at 3. Your metal's at 2, so the next level will be 5. There.
Okay.
Yes. Good. Okay, so that's those done. Your initiative, you need to set that to 1. Yep.
Okay.
So what are we missing? We're missing your equipment.
And skills.
Oh, skills. So it's 7 plus 1?
Mm-hmm.
So if we... yeah, 7 plus 1 is 8. So where did you put your 8 skill points?
So one of which is craft blacksmith.
Okay, well done. In the R column.
Okay, there we are. In the R column, we need to put 1. Book.
Good.
And cast, I need to put 1 there as well.
Good. Right, or you can't use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, same with
Actually,
gaming
no, the...
and nature.
yeah.
You do actually have to have 1 point in them in order to use them at all.
Yeah.
So
Nature
gaming...
gave me...
Yeah, nature and gaming are the other
right.
2.
Give me a survival, that was the other.
Actually, the gaming one, you're good to go. You got a bonus skill rank in that, so you're fine. But nature, you don't have any.
Oh, okay, that's right. Come on. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3. I get 8. 7 plus 1 is 8.
Yep. So 5 more.
So, okay.
I need to step away for a moment.
Before you do, is there a custom skill?
No, there isn't. I'll
Okay.
help you with that when I get back. Just a minute.
Okay, fair enough.
I am back. But I don't have long.
Okay, so I put occult in
Yes?
and stealth.
Yes?
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spent, and I need a custom skill of intimidate.
Of what?
Intimidate. It's not influence. It's
No?
just he's going to growl and scowl and try to intimidate people.
So it's completely separate from influence?
Well, he's going to specialize in it.
Oh.
So that's the thought. Now Andrew might shoot that down and just say,
Just
use
use
your
influence?
influence. But
I would say just use your influence.
okay, fine. Alrighty.
Yeah.
So that's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more.
2 more. Yep.
2 more. So
Perception. If you don't have any more in perception, I would take that.
yeah, that's one of them. And
Survival
it gives him a
or
5.
stealth?
And I already got one in stealth. I can't put another one in there.
You're right.
The other one was craft.
Blacksmith. Oh, you've done that. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, it's not quite armorsmith. I was gonna put leatherworking. You have woodworking, but not leatherworking.
Um.
How do we change that? Can we just
Well,
edit
no,
the
you
word?
can't. You can't just change it. Um. Is it leatherworking for armor?
Shoes, pants, everything.
Oh, I see. So like tailor, seamstress.
Could be, but it's
Yep. So you
I'll
think
put
specifically leatherworking. So okay,
uh,
I will create it. You watch.
okay, okay.
We'll go through this and we'll make it happen.
Because he's not going to know how to make metal armor.
Right.
He will know how to make a leather armor.
Yep. So train skills. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take craft bowyer and drag it over because you don't have that one, right? So I'm going to take that and drag it over, and then I'm going to change it. What's the governing attribute?
I would think it would be the same as armorsmith.
Which is
No, no, at the moment. Let
just
me.
a moment. I'll get it. Armorsmith is insight.
Insight. That makes sense.
Okay. Let me just. I'll type insight, and then I will go look at seamstress and see how that one. That one's agility.
Okay.
That one's agility.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying he's not going to be able to deal with cloth and not tear it and mess it all up. So he's not the agile. He's
We'll go with insight because armorsmith.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Now you see that there are spots missing.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And that's why Andrew needs a playtest so he can say
No. So it's easy. You do this. What we'll do is we will hijack, because are you ever going to use craft bowyer? No, doesn't matter. We're just going to create. We'll copy craft armorsmith, duplicate it, and put that at the bottom, and I'll change it to craft leatherworking.
Okay.
Okay. And then you
push
see
comes to shove,
you see the 0 pops up.
Okay, cool.
So I have to add that to each of them.
Okay, because the R and the M are currently blank. Yep, you got it. You got it.
So it is possible. It's just very finicky. And the thing is, they have to be in the same row as the first one.
Okay.
Because that's the way it picks the values. So it didn't have to be armorsmith. It just has to be the last one after cast.
Okay.
So it has to be the same index in each of those 3 files, or it doesn't work. So that item, the miscellaneous item, the ranks item, and the class item, each one of these skills has to be in the same row in each of those items. And that's how it works. Now, craft leatherworking is a long name. That bothers me. But okay, it's your character sheet.
So I'll put a rank in there. There we go.
Okay.
As push comes to shove, what I was trying to say is I could take 20 and make arrows. I can spend the time to make arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Leatherworking, doing that right is okay, does your armor fail? I don't
Mm-hmm.
really care if an arrow fails.
No, understood. And I'll be snuggling up to you because I've got craft bowyer. You've got craft
There you go.
leatherworking. I'll make your arrows. You make my armor.
There you go. There you go.
Um,
Need some shoes? I can make shoes.
I need very small shoes.
They're just going to be like moccasins
Yeah,
versus real, because
right.
he's not a cobbler.
You know what they say about a guy with small hands and small feet? Small gloves and
That's
small
that.
shoes.
There you go.
Um, okay,
Alrighty, so
so
that's
that's the
all the
skills.
skills.
What about your weapons? What do you got?
Weapons. So he's um, got a rapier
You
that
would.
is brand new that he bought in Kingsgate.
Okay. So
And
what I'll do, if you're watching the stream again, then I will bring up melee longsword, copy it
okay,
onto your sheet, change it to rapier. You tell me what the stats are for the thing.
okay. Let me get to it. It's better than a short sword, not as good as a long sword.
Yeah.
That's the quick of it. Um,
So I'm guessing, and we'll see how close I am.
okay. Rapier is 1d8 P.
So it's as good as a longsword.
What is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Critical is
just
2x.
wait. I'm looking for an
Uh, lo-
appropriate image.
Longsword can be d10 if you use both hands.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking for a sword here that has the a rapier-like guard, and I'm not finding one. Well,
Just because I'm probably not looking at what you're doing. Why are you looking for an image of a sword? Just for your sake?
um, yeah. I'll just
Oh, okay.
choose.
I went to the other screen.
I'll
Okay,
just
I see
choose
what
that
you're
one.
actually doing.
So it's different from a
There you go.
longsword. So you said 1d8 P.
Yes.
So there it is, 1d8, and
2x.
is it times 2? Yeah.
Yes.
And threat is 20, which is normal. And
Yes.
it's your
It's
melee skill.
40 coin.
Oh, right.
Weight.
Yeah, we're not going to do that right now. I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't
And
been
then
doing that
20
yet.
GP.
Yeah. So
It-
you figure out the costs and so on. We now have a rapier for you on your sheet.
Okay.
Um,
I also have the dagger that you have.
yep.
Like I said, I don't have my other.
Do you have a short bow or a long bow?
He does have a longbow,
Oh,
and he
good.
also has a sling
A
because
sling.
you can't shoot squirrels with a longbow.
Okay. Well, the longbow's ready to
You
go.
can.
I don't have a sling, so you're going to need.
Okay.
Sling is actually a melee weapon. Does it count as thrown or is it
There's a
ranged?
simple weapon, and it is ranged.
Ranged, not thrown.
Correct.
So what I mean is it doesn't do muscle-powered damage, or does it?
It is.
So
Should be by your thew.
is
But
it
maybe
thew for the damage? So then it's thrown.
No, because it shows that. Let me see. Spear is thrown.
Yep.
A sling is ranged.
Okay.
So
So what's the
agility.
damage on it? And I'm just going to change it to sling as soon as I can.
1d4b. Legend.
1d4 B times 2 or 3?
Times 2.
How much
Range
ammo?
of 50.
Ammo?
10 ammo. D10 ammo.
1d10. Range of 50. 50.
Yeah.
Oops. Change the image. Slings. I guess that. Okay, that's a pretty poor sling. But there we go. Okay, that is now set.
Alrighty. And then he has a shield and armor. That's it as far as weapons.
So he has a medium shield, right?
Yes. Medium wooden shield.
So if I bring that up, I say with shield, it is a medium shield which gives you 2 bonus to guard.
Let me pull that up because wood is different than metal in certain instances.
Yep.
I don't think that's it, but oh, the DR is different. So defense bonus for medium is +2, regardless of material.
So wood is the base, and then metal gets another bonus on top?
Well, the DR is different, but the defense bonus is the same. So the defense bonus is +2.
Okay. So I've added... I thought I added. No, I didn't. I just changed it. Drat. There. Now it's on your... yeah, now it's on your character sheet.
Okay.
So if you bring up a guard action, then with shield will be one of your options.
Cool.
Okay. So if you're without your shield, then you don't select it, but otherwise you can turn it on.
Okay.
And in fact, if I do turn it on, and how can I do that? If I click on guard, oh, with shield is selected already.
Okay.
So you can see that your guard is 4, which is your defense of 1 plus your prowess of 1 plus the shield of 2 gives you 4. So it's already calculated and good to go.
Yep.
Now you mentioned your armor.
Yes.
What kind?
Hardened leather.
So I'm dragging that on, and I'm going to put that under the left-hand side, which for some strange reason I've had to associate with spell. And it's DR4, and it has all of its stuff calculated. Now,
Nice.
Is that adding to your DR? No, it isn't. So, we will set your DR to 4.
4/2. I mean, 4/6.
Why 6?
The shield is plus.
That adds to your DR? Or only your guard?
Well, that's the 2 adds to the guard, but that's what I said. The metal versus the wooden adds to your DR.
Okay, we'll figure
I don't
that
know
out.
exactly the math of when your shield takes it versus your armor takes it, or if you just get to say it's added on or not. But then
we'll have to figure that out.
Okay.
But
then there's a metal skull cap involved too.
Okay. So I have a hardened leather cap. But what is the value? Is it 2 or 3?
+1 save.
Okay. There you go. So I've just put 1 in your helmet. I just put 1 in the helmet.
Yes, yes, I see that.
So if you roll a vigor save... Oh. That did not work. Okay, so we will do it this way. Hardened leather cap, +1. I'll drag it over. And you said it's called what?
Skull cap, metal, or metal skull cap.
Metal skull cap.
Mhm.
And it provides +1 on a vigor save. How much does it weigh? How much does it cost?
The weight is 5 CN.
Mm-hmm.
And it costs 10 GP.
Okay, now when we roll vigor, it comes up.
There it is.
Already selected. So, but it's only for death saves, not general vigor saves. So,
Yeah.
I've untoggled it. Are we good
The
to go?
DR showed up on the armor, so we're good there. So we are good, I believe so.
Sorry, did it show up on the armor? It shouldn't have.
No, I mean, on DR it shows 4.
Yes. Well, I typed 4, I think. Didn't I?
Oh, okay.
I think
I
I had
did not
to.
see it if you did.
Yeah, I
Okay.
had to type 4. But if you select Metal Skullcap, you'll see that your vigor save, the red number, changes to 4. Because that's actually
Right.
your saving throw row there.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
All right. I think this guy's ready to go except for a token image. So if you send that over, then I can add it to your sheet.
Cool,
Whenever.
cool. Will do.
You have a good night, Shane. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Good one.